And we are live. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. I know I am. I got to Florida yesterday and I'm here until Monday. And I'm meeting up with some other YouTubers at a card show on Saturday. So I'm very excited. I get to hang out with my parents and my grandma. So I just wanted to go live for a little bit. I know Zach's Sports Cards and Collectibles is going live at 9 Eastern, so go check him out. I don't know how long I'll be going live for, maybe an hour and something minutes. What's up, Jay? Just like the title says, it's impromptu. But yeah, all is good here. I love going live now that I know how to do it easier instead of just doing it through YouTube. Right, Mantis. Potty time. But hopefully, I get some people who want to jump in sooner or later. I know it's a work day and people are working, but who knows? Maybe I'll just answer questions or just read comments. But yeah, anybody's welcome. It's just you have to be appropriate. That's the rules. Chance, you want to join? Ah, gotcha, Jay. Chance, you want to join, man? Can you guys hear me? So Chance is going to join us. Let me put a link. Okay. What's up, Randy Rigg? Hope you're doing well too. Like I said, I hope everyone's having a good week. Let me put this in the comments. Yeah, my voice is scratchy for some reason right now. I'm not sick though. But we'll probably jump on here until like 8 something Eastern time. But yeah, look forward to some videos coming out on Saturday for sure. I know I've been slacking, but I got some good ones coming out Saturday. It should be like 3 videos in one day. Hey, Chris, you can join too, man. I just dropped the link. But yeah. Okay, guys, you know who it is. This guy hosts Tuesday Show and Tell. He's a bro. He's a sports cards bro. He's a Pokemon bro. He's at everything bro. Let's invite with collectibles.
What's going on, man? Okay, you sound kind of off. I can't.
No,
who are you yelling at? That's what I want to know. Or are you yelling at a sports team?
No, I wasn't yelling at anybody. My throat sometimes goes boop, boop, boop.
Oh, yeah? What's going on, chat? How's everyone doing? Try and check this all out. What's going on, Randy? Jay? Chris? Chris is in the house? What the heck?
I know, right?
Man.
I saw that. Yeah, no, I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I just ate dinner a little bit ago, and I'm just chilling till Zach goes live at 9 Eastern. I know he's doing Pokemon.
That's right. He'll be on what, 7:30, 7 o'clock?
9.
Oh, well, for me, it will be 7. I guess.
Yeah.
We live in different time frames.
He's going live
Chris.
He's going live with Pokemon.
Heck yeah, man! That's what's up. That's a good way to do it. Start off 2024 for sure, man. Pokemon's where it's at. Realistically, that new set's supposed to be coming out pretty soon, right? Shining Fates. No, it's Paldea Fates. Paldean Fates. That's supposed to be coming out pretty soon. I should get that ahead of time because my boy Charlie. Charlie's gonna probably get that ahead of time. I probably should be able to rip that a little bit ahead of everyone. Since it's a distributor, which is gonna be pretty cool. don't know how crazy I'm going to go with the set realistically, but I'm probably going to rip some just for shorts and stuff. So I'll rip what I can while that set's out there for sure. It's a subset, so that's a good thing, but
Yeah,
it's a pretty big set though. It's a pretty big set. I don't think I'm going to get a master collection of that or try to do a master collection of it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah, for sure. That's good that he's doing Pokemon. That's going to be pretty interesting. Hopefully he pulls something big. Hopefully he
I
blows
hope so
up.
too.
Heck yeah, man. That's what's up. But no, today, man, drove around. No luck. No luck. There is no Prism football. That's what I was
Dang,
technically looking for. Of course, I was a knucklehead and bought the 3 mega boxes in Target. Don't suggest anyone to buy it. I do not suggest anybody buying the mega boxes. Go for the blasters. I kind of screwed up. But yeah, it's that I thought I was gonna get it tomorrow, Vox, but I'm not getting it tomorrow. It's showing up next Friday. Believe it or not.
dang, dude. So
Crazy. That's crazy. Next
that is
Friday? Come
crazy.
on now. Come on, Target. You
Them
make me pay.
baby,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, they make you pay all this money and they can't be sending it out on Friday, like this Friday. Like which is kind of stupid. I don't know. We'll see.
The suspense is building for sure.
No, it's killing me too, man, because I want to open some. It came to a point where I'm like, damn it, Chance, why don't you just go to an LCS store and maybe just buy a few hobby packs? Because the hobby packs, if it's 800, the hobby packs are probably like $60 a pack or something, or 40, 50 or something
Yeah,
like that. So it's not terrible for a chance to pull a big card, right?
yeah.
And realistically, you can't pull a CJ Stroud autograph anyways. But yeah, man, it's nuts. It's kind of dry out here. Dry, definitely dry with sports cards right now this week, which kind of sucks. Yep.
Jay, I feel like they would slab old wax wrappers,
Does
but I'm not sure.
anyone know if SGC/PSA slab old wax wrappers?
I have a feeling they would.
Jay, what do you mean by that? I don't
Like
understand that.
slabbing a wrapper instead of a card.
I think PSA does. I think I'm almost 100% sure PSA
I
does.
bet PSA does. I don't know about
Because I
SGC.
know, hey, what's going, Titus?
Titus.
Hopefully you're doing better over in Japan.
Yes.
But yeah, I think they do because I know people save the wrappers for Pokemon and grade them. Not just the pack itself. So I think when it comes to that, I think they do with the
Oh, wow.
PSA. I got a
1951
51
tops.
tops red
Wow.
back wrapper coming to me empty. Oh yeah, yeah. I think you can. I'm almost certain that you can with
I
PSA.
bet you can. I bet you
I'm
can.
almost certain you can with PSA because I've seen it with Pokemon. People want to save like the booster packs of the 1999s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can. Definitely think you can. They're kind of like artwork at this point,
Hmm.
I was seeing some cool stuff with Pokemon. Like people do stickers, right? There was like some Pokemon stickers that was really cool. It's the Japanese one from 1996. I kind of want to buy some of those. PSA 10s on those, man. They're like only $50 or so.
Yeah.
Not too shabby when it comes to the pricing of that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. What's new with you, Vox? Anything? How's work?
I'm out of town. I'm good, man. I'm
Oh,
on
that's right.
vacation.
You are out of town. That's right. You're in
What's up, Bud Fuzz? I'm
that's
in
right.
Florida.
You're in Florida right now. Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
The
How's
weather's
how's the weather over there?
it's nice. It was overcast today. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice. Saturday and Sunday's supposed to rain all day.
Oh, hopefully it's not like that. Maybe like some type of storm or something. No, no mail, Titus. No mail. Yeah, it's been rough. Some stuff that Titus had sent me. I don't know if people stole the bell or anything. It could have happened. Then
Nope, I'm
again,
good.
it's horrible.
I'm good, Mantis. I'm not blinking twice. I'm good, dude. I'm on vacation.
Boggs blink twice if you are being held against your will. I think he's all fine. I think he's fine.
But yeah, I'm on vacation till Monday, and then I'm working Tuesday through Saturday.
That's okay. You need the vacation sometimes, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Mm-hmm.
I needed this vacation.
Do you have family members over in Florida, or is it just like, hey man, we'll go to
My
Florida 'cause
grandma.
it's warmer?
My grandma lives here part
Okay.
time.
Heck yeah,
Don't be Titus. Don't be. I'm sorry, man. Being stressed is never fun.
Oh man, it is what it is, Titus. Like I like
Hey, Rushmore.
realistically, I did like I told you before, I didn't want you to send it because I it's one of those things, man. People, I never expect anything to come in the mail. If it comes in the mail, it does come in the mail. Just because people steal packages, my guy. Like people still pack, especially during the
Oh
holidays.
yeah.
I can't you can't trust USPS to save your life. If you don't have tracking, if you don't have 1 day shipping, 2 day shipping, 3 day shipping, um, you send it out there and you pray to God that it gets
Sith,
there. If not, then it is what it is. It was a meant, it was a meant.
what's up, Sith? You want to
What's going,
join us?
Sip?
I
What's
know
going
it's,
on, my guy?
dude. I
Damn.
know it's 4 p.m. Eastern, but I hope you, or 4 p.m. West Coast. But I hope you can join me on one of my streams one time, Sith. I would love to have you.
Sith is a busy man.
I know he is.
He's been getting some awesome like slabs, man. I'm super jealous of some of those slabs.
Yeah, trust me,
I'm
I
trying
know.
to I'm trying to up my slab game here. But I might, like I was gonna sell my wax collection if that happens for
Oh,
sure.
of course, Sith. Just let me
There's
know,
a good
man.
chance. There's a good chance I might buy my remember Alex? Alex had jumped on with all of his comics, his big comics, his first appearance comics.
I think so.
I might buy it from him.
A
So
comic slab.
yeah, he has about $20,000 worth of comic slabs. He didn't show
Dang.
it all to you, but all those were big prints, 9.5 first appearances. He's just he's I think he's done with comics for a time being. Just you go through your phases. For me, wise, if I would sell a lot of my wax, I might go ahead and purchase that collection just to keep for my daughter. Just
Beautiful.
thinking about it, so I might have a comics collection of first appearance of Deadpool and everything, Wolverine, X-Men, all
That'd
that
be
stuff.
sick.
Nine
That'd
and
be
above.
sick.
But we'll see what happens. Yeah, man. It was crazy. You're basically when you're live. The only reason why I saw you live is because I looked at YouTube and I was like looking at slabs. The same thing I'm pretty sure Seth does half the time.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at like Pokemon slabs and
Yep.
everything, try to see if I could catch a deal.
Dang, my glasses are foggy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh.
For sure. Sorry.
But yeah,
No game today, huh?
I'm probably gonna go live till 8 Eastern at
Very
least.
good. No games today, right?
I
It's
don't
all on
believe there
Saturday.
is.
I think
I
all
don't
the
believe
football games on Saturdays and such.
you got 2 Saturday and 2 Sunday, or the rest on Sunday.
Latest just got that Amazon 151 Mew exclusive box. It's like, what the heck? What is that? I don't remember seeing that.
Never heard of it. I think I saw a picture though.
Damn, maybe I missed out on something I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I know that they came with the collection ones. They came with the 151. I'm trying to make a big trade right now to get a big slap of a big Charizard card, another one.
Nice.
So you guys might see another like expensive slab card that I'm be getting for Charizard, but it just really depends if the guy wants to make the deal or not.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, I guess it's not Amazon exclusive, but she got it there. Oh, it's the Mew. It's the Mew. It should be. Let me see if I have it here. Let me switch my. Boom. There we go. I'm assuming. Let me see. Because I have all these cards. Good gracious. Is she making a master collection, Seth? Some people go with the master collection. I'm assuming it's this one right here that you're talking about.
dang, that's sick.
That comes from the 151 celebrations card. You have to buy the $110 collections box to get. So I'm assuming it's this right here.
Yeah, he said she's trying to complete it.
Let me know, man. Hit me up if I have some extras. I'll send it your way, my guy. I'm not done yet with my master collection. There's a certain ones that I have to buy, but there is definitely doubles that I do have. But yeah, that's the Mew one right there. You see Mew
What's up, BR?
jumping
Budget
up there.
Rips.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's it. I think this is it. I'm almost certain. This is a beautiful card. This is actually one of my favorite SIRs for that set. And then you also have the Mewtwo. Of course, you have the gold Mew. That's gold. It's basically metal. You know, it's basically metal right there.
Nice.
So really cool card. Um, where is it? There's that Mewtwo. I think that she probably has or hasn't had. Oh no! You know what? I forgot to show. This is something that Aaron would like. I forgot to show this to him last time, but it's one of his Pokemon cards that he likes. You know the Pokemons. You know what Pokemon he likes, right?
Oh, of course we do.
Psyduck, right? But guess
Yeah.
what? He also likes Slowpoke, right? And I forgot I pulled this that tag team one.
Dude.
I forgot I
Dude.
pulled this. This would probably be Aaron's favorite card.
Dude, please. Dude, you need to show that on Aloha Friday.
I forgot to show it to him, but yeah,
Show him. Hey,
I pulled this
show
out
him.
of Cosmic Eclipse.
Dude,
Cosmic Eclipse.
you need to show him on Aloha Friday.
Hey Seth, did you see my big Charizard purchase, man? I don't. You weren't there, but I don't know if you jumped in late or whatnot, or if you were off. But yeah, here's my Shining Charizard PSA 8. Very hard card to grade. This cost me quite a bit. Yeah, probably my biggest Pokemon card that I have in my collection for sure. Trying to get a few more. I was looking at Gold Star. Gold Star is a big card, but that's super.
Yes, it is a graded card, Sith.
Yeah. My friend is a Pokemon distributor. One of my friends is a Pokemon distributor. I bought this from him, and he put that in there. But yeah, this is like a $1,200 card, 12 to 13. It was well worth it though. That card would never depreciate in value.
No.
It's probably one of the most rarest Charizard cards ever made. Probably like the third rarest. Yeah. Yeah, they saw that one. Yeah, they see what his graded card things. I
Yeah.
don't use the graded cards that much, but because I have like a big um I have a big like carrying case. But if you don't have a carrying case and such, it's always good to get that graded guard
Yep.
just to protect it from damaging and stuff like that. But yeah, that was one of the yeah, is that and the Mew, I think. I can't
Yeah.
find the Mew though. There's the Pikachu one. That's one of my favorite ones. Is that Pikachu?
Yeah.
Because
That's
you have all of them. You have Jigglypuff, Growlithe, Pikachu right there. And if you look closely, right, you see Gengar. Gengar is right there. You see his eyeball, right?
Yep.
And then like further down, you see all the other Pokemon. Like let me see if I could get it to. Damn.
Psyduck's right there.
Yeah, you see Psyduck right there. You see Slowpoke. This is one of my favorite cards. Mr. Mime is right there.
Yo, where's me?
Van Nidorino,
Oh, I'm not in there.
Butterfree. This is actually one of my favorite SIR.
Dude, I'm not in there. I'm
They have so much
pissed.
Pokemons in there. I have 2 cases, but I need more. Got about 400 PSA slabs or so. Got to check. Yeah, man. Seth is a beast, dude.
Chance.
I'm surprised you don't show more of. I know Seth, you do a lot of comics, but man, your slab collection's insane. Insane. I need to step up my game when it comes to the slab. I have some decent ones, but you know, nothing too crazy, I would say. Just I still was just basically cleaning up my stuff because it's just so messy.
Yeah.
I got sleeving, and crazy enough, most places haven't had a lot of sleeves or top loaders, so I'm almost out of sleeves and top loaders unless I buy.
Yeah.
This is my last amount for penny sleeves, so gotta get that. I did pull another Victor Wembanyama, so I pulled more Victor Wembanyamas, some NBA
Nice.
Scoot Henderson right there. Some explosions recently. I do some car rips. I ripped them. Lively, Scoot Henderson, those guys right there. So,
Yep.
heck yeah, man. Thanks for posting them all on the PSA 10s. Yeah, man, dude. I need to start posting mine more on the Instagram and stuff like that. But it's just so much. It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
So I just haven't really got to that point just yet. You know, I do need to step up my game on that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But no, I've been it's been kind of shitty, man. I've been trying to get I've been trying to get more stuff to rip this week, but just there's just not anything out there. Here's some of my stuff that I need to like organize. The gold energy card, you got that Motris right there. Zapdos Galarian. I ripped so much. That was a cool one. Squabbly. I forgot I had that one. It's an illustration
Yeah.
rare. Squabbly EX. That's from Pandora. Oh, that was a cool one too. I forgot I ripped that. Damn, some of these cards, I rip it and I just forget about it. I don't really. This is from Vivid Voltage Radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Some gold cards right there. I think I have that's their Artemis. That's a cool one. Radiance, Artemis, Dragon type Pokemon. I have some Charizard Radiant.
Nice.
That's a Shining Charizard. That's the black ones. But that was from, I think that was from Hidden Fates. Wantram, Zacian V. There's a V Star Charizard. Sharon's Cure. It's pretty dope. That's a cool one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ripped quite a bit.
That's okay.
Yeah, the illustrations are crazy. Zenya's Resolve.
Yeah.
It's the ones that Titus gave me. I pulled some of these. See, I have no luck with evolving cries, right? Evolving skies, because I always pull like the V Maxes, but they always end up being like that. They're not the alternate art ones, you know.
Do you have anything to rip?
Well, man, I don't, because the fact that there was nothing out there today. And of course, I don't want to rip the same crap over and over again. Like I'm
Oh
pretty,
wow,
I'm,
nice.
I'm pretty much burned out from baseball. You feel me? Like
Yep.
I don't want to keep ripping baseball if there's nothing to really rip for baseball. Just VMAX.
Orlando.
What was
What's
that?
up, man? A collector's dream. The guy I'm meeting on Saturday. What's
Hey,
up,
how's it going?
Orlando?
Oh, that was a cool one. I forgot I pulled that. Zishion V. Samata from this was from Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is a really good set.
Yeah.
That was part of my.
Orlando, I hope to go live with you sometime and have you on my live. I would love that, man. It'd mean a lot.
There's a Leafeon. That was a cool one. Leafeon V
Yeah.
Star. Glaceon V Star. Oh, that's right. I have an Arceus V Star. I forgot. This is like an $80 card. VMAX.
Yeah, guys, sub each other up in the stream. If you haven't subbed each other, please hop on each other's stream.
Yeah, for sure. I think most of us are. I'm gonna be running that giveaway pretty soon this upcoming week too. You don't want to miss that when that happens. But yeah, man, that's all I've been doing. So I've been just kind of sorting some stuff, trying to go through some of my collections. I do. Oh, I forgot. I have a lot of seal collections. Of the V Stars ones are pretty cool too. I don't know.
Mr. Enfuego. Shout out to Mr. Enfuego. He has an awesome podcast on Saturday nights with a league of her own called the Baseball Junkies Podcast. Go check it out. It's a great podcast. It's all about baseball hobby news, baseball news in general. What's up, Wellbore? But yeah, and then Sith, you all know he has Spine Ticks on Saturday night, or A Collector's Dream, collects vintage cards. Rushmore's a top 4. It's a ranking podcast.
Yeah.
And they're a new sub to me. I'm a new sub to them. Budget Rips. We all know Budget. We've got Chris Graffs. We got Jay Thompson, Mantis, Titus. We got Chance on stream. So yeah,
This is
everybody
my
come
favorite.
check 'em out.
This is my favorite like collection seal that I have, because they have the evolving skies in there,
Mhm.
the packs, which are pretty expensive now, and you get the pins,
Mhm.
but also like check that out. Like you get the V's, the Jolteon V card in there, which is really dope. And the only way you could get it is if you buy.
Oh, thank you. Hey,
If you buy these.
Orlando, thank you for dropping Chance's link.
Like that's super dope. Like I have the Jolteon one, so I have the complete set of it. The Jolteon, their very first, I would say EV evolutions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I have the boxes for them. It's just such a beautiful card. I have it sealed. I'm never gonna open it up. It's gonna just be a sealed collection.
But yeah, if anybody has any questions for Chance and I that are appropriate,
Oh, it could be
which
inappropriate for me too.
feel free to ask. It could be about sports cards. It could be about life. It could just be about whatever. Oh,
It's the
that's
Flareon one.
jeez.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. VMAX. You can only get these out of these boxes. So these boxes are pretty expensive. They're like $80 a box or something like that now. When I first bought it, it was under that, but just the illustration, you can only get these from these boxes.
Oh,
yeah, pretty dope.
Thank you, Poor. I appreciate that. That's funny. But yeah, if anybody else wants to join, just say it and I will drop the link. Yet again, actually, let me just drop it. Anybody is welcome. What's up, Ryan? Hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was trying to find some stuff this week, like I said, to rip, but it's just been kind of rough. Just trying to find some stuff, like some new stuff, It's 2024. I don't want to rip the old crap.
I fully understand, man.
If any of you guys haven't seen it yet, here's some of the cooler cards of mine.
Yep.
Charizard VMAX. I do need to get some of these graded. That's why I have it on grading. Oh, here's some of my sports. I don't know if I want. Yeah, I'll probably do Marco Parsons. I can't do Trey Lance.
Don't do Trey Lance anymore.
Exactly. It's Mac Jones.
Don't do Mac Jones.
Well, that's why I held on to it. That's why I held on to it.
Orlando, thank you for dropping
It's
the links.
look at that. Like that's probably only like $60 now compared to what it is now. I still have Job Moran, which is not bad. That's still okay.
No, that's dope.
Yeah. Some of my base Joe Barrows, like they're still good, worth grading.
Oh yeah.
I had Davis Mills in there at one
Don't
point.
do Davis Mills either.
Oh man. Davis Mills is never gonna come back on that no more. So he just drives the guy. All my it's sad. Like you should see all my like Trey Lance cards, all my Zach Wilson cards, all those big ones.
What's up?
Not worth anything.
See you well, Boar.
Like
welcome, Sean. How you doing, man? Do you want to jump on, Sean? I could drop the link. Actually, it's above. I'm probably gonna go to live till like.
To me, it's not. Except for me, it's not really a gamble because I ripped them and I just have them, right? So it's not like I wanted them. I just got them when I ripped it.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my cards, I don't buy. I don't buy a lot of singles. When I do buy singles, it's like that. It gets big like that. You know what I mean? Because I know the single games is a little bit difficult.
Oop. I kicked Chance accidentally. My bad, guys. I did not mean to kick Chance. Oh my god.
A lot of people,
my bad, man.
Okay.
I pressed the wrong button.
A lot of people know the game, right? So if you buy something on eBay, there's a good chance it's not a PSA 10. It's probably going to be a PSA 9 raw. Like, you just got to be smart about which ones you buy. So when I do buy, I would consider gambling when you buy them raw and then grade it and then they become a dud, right? The players become a dud. For me, I pull all my cards. I pull like a majority of them.
Nice.
It's not really a gamble. I got lucky doing a ton of MLB repping in 2018, pull all the big guys. And Seth, bro, that's the way it has. That's the way it is. Like literally, that's realistically how it is. You have to rip almost every year. You just got to be smart about it. Don't be like Chance, right? You just got to go about doing it the right way, you know? And if you do it the right way, you never know. One of these guys going to blow up. And like we're well, Purdy, he blew up before the cards came out. That was part of the problem, realistically. But like
His cards were out, but they were hard to
no,
get.
no, no. He blew up. Like
Oh,
they
he
knew
did.
he was good before the cards came out. That's why Purdy's cards were so hard to pull because they kind of knew, you know what I mean? But like I think a sleeper would probably be like, man, have there really been a sleeper? Oh, T-Law. T-Law was one because everybody that T-Law was supposed to be the guy. He didn't do so well in his first year,
No,
and
he
Mac
didn't.
Jones cards were super expensive. That's a good example, right?
Yep,
Me, I knew who T-Law was. I knew T-Law
we
was
both
the
do.
guy. I knew he was
That
going
a
to be the
boy,
guy.
Ryan.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things where you have to rip because you never know. Like a lot of people, like from what I heard, because I didn't start ripping that heavy until 2019 ish, right, or around there, and like or the ending of 2019, and a lot of people like passed up on who Patrick Mahomes in 2017. There was discounted boxes of Patrick Mahomes cards back then, as far as like the boxes,
And
mosaic.
now the boxes are
Yeah,
hundreds.
yeah, and they're now the boxes are like $500, so you have to kind of collect every year. You just got to budget it correctly. But I think ripping is always a gamble, but I think it's more gambling, like you mentioned, Seth, is when you buy a ton of this guy thinking he's going to be that guy, like how Mac Jones is, right? And then boom, that gone, right? That's gambling. Most of these guys I pulled already, and I'd sleeve them up just in case. But yeah, that's the way I look at it, at least. Oh
Yeah.
man. Luckily, I kept 3 sealed 2018 boxes. Gonna hold on for a long. Good gracious, Seth! I don't know my guy, but like that's really good, by the way, because those are expensive. But you know how much Rex has? They're good. Rex's has like
God.
Rex must have close to about 20,000 in 2018 sealed products.
Jeez.
Like I thought I had the biggest sealed collection until I met Rex. When I met Rex, and I'm like, holy crap, right? Like this guy has some hit crazy. Do you have any Seth, do you have any 2020 football? 2020 football?
We know you do.
Oh no, that's why I'm curious.
Oh, I thought you did.
I only kept them at first because I misplaced them and found them later. Yeah, dude, it's hard for me to keep. It is so hard for me to keep baseball sealed. Yeah, I have a ton. I have a ton of 2020. A ton of 2020. A decent amount. I would say retail or retail value now, it's around someone was trying to buy my collection, it's around 18,000. And then, it's around 18,000 of 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a decent amount, which I don't need anymore. So I'm going to get rid of it by
Yes,
some
sir,
big
Sean.
big single cards, and that's for all the boxes I buy. I could buy a nice PSA 10 Purdy rookie. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true, but it's the experience. Like I tell people, like when you're ripping the boxes, you're not paying for what's. Yes, you do want to pull a big card, correct? But it's really the experience of ripping it. You're paying for the experience and the fun of it, right? Um, you know that most times you rip a product, you're not going to come out even. Most times when I tell people, it's a good product if you could get back 50% of what you ripped. If you can't get back 50%, you're screwed. That's why
Yep.
football right now is pretty bad, because at the price of $30, when you rip a blaster box, you're not getting about $15 back. Sometimes you get as much as $5 back. You know what I mean? That's what's hurt the market with a football. Baseball is a little bit different. Baseball, you get about 50% of your value back, if not more. I ripped the $10 Pokemon trick or trade for the experience of the subs of the short. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And for Pokemon, I rip it for fun. I rip Pokemon for fun, not for money. The new modern stuff, I don't, right? I rip it for fun. That's why if it's not a good set that I don't like, that's nostalgic for me, you won't see Chance trying to do a master collection of it. There's only have a few master collections. One is XY Evolutions. The other one is Celebrations, and the third one's gonna be 151. You know what I mean? Like I only do master collections of things that I want to collect. I don't see ripping, Pokemon as a value money back grab type thing. That's
Boom
not
Slang, do you want to join us, man? I'll drop the
going Boom
link.
Slang. I think I met Boom Slang. Yeah, I met
You
him
did.
Burt's
He
over at
was on
Burt's.
Zach's.
Zach's and Burt's, yeah.
Oh, he was on
I
Bert's? I
think
didn't know
so.
that.
I think so. I believe so. But yeah, there's different products that you rip, that you enjoy. Pokemon, I enjoy ripping. It's not the monetary thing. Baseball, the value's really good and the quality is good. I like football, so I have to rip football. I wish I hated football because football sucks. Like literally, ripping
Yeah.
football cards is painful. Just because the rips are always so bad for the most part. You know what I mean? And even if you get the card as let's say you pull a CJ Stroud, for instance, right? Orange Disco. If it doesn't come back a PSA 10, it's not going to be worth a lot of money. It's going to probably be worth like $50, $60 maybe. You know what I mean? PSA 10, you have to get a PSA 10. So even if you pull the card and it doesn't gem, you're screwed. And you're ripped about $200, $300 worth, you
Yep.
know? So it's really, when it comes to football, it's such a money pit, is what I would
Yeah.
say. I love football, but it's such a money pit compared to
Yeah.
baseball and other.
Does anybody have any questions for either of us about
Yeah,
the
I am
hobby?
collecting all sports. I'm the same way. Kyle Boach. If I collect it all too. If you look at my channel, I rip baseball, football, basketball, Pokemon. I did some. I would love to open Yu-Gi-Oh. I probably should open Yu-Gi-Oh. Is fun. I rip it all. The only thing I haven't ripped, which I think
Boomslang had a
Seth got
question.
me. Um, so I bought 3 of the Pokemon lunch boxes of cards from Target a couple of years back. What are they worth, do you think? What's the product? I would need to know what the product is. What I know the lunch boxes, but um I would have to know what it looks like, I guess. Because if it's like hidden fates, like the ETBs, a lot of like the lunch boxes are going for good money. They're about 60 or $80. Things like that. You know what I mean?
Boom, if you want me to drop the link and you could show them
Yeah,
or
you can
whatever,
show it,
let
and I
me
could
know.
I could kind of navigate it for you.
Yeah, just
Um,
let me know if you want me to
I'm
drop the
I'm
link.
collecting all sports, man, and yeah, I love it. I do collect all sports too, man. I love it. NASCAR is the only one I don't do because I'm a big car enthusiast, as you can tell. I mean, I go tracking and stuff over in Pikes Peak once in a while. I mod cars. I have Hot Wheels. Um,
Okay, boom.
NASCAR bores me. Don't take no offense to that, but for me it does.
I'm an F1
I know
guy.
it does take skill. I know it does take skill because your body has to
I'm
handle
an
the
F1
G-force.
guy by
But
far.
but yeah, me too, Vox. I'm a Formula One. I like rally racing and drifting.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh. So
So
that
we'll probably, like I said, we'll go live till 8. I may extend it till 8:15, so that'll give us like 45 minutes before Zach goes live.
mhm. And that's one product I wish they had more retail. Formula One Chrome. I would rip Formula One Chrome
Oh
like
yeah.
no one's business. I would rip that. Like I will rip that or rip like any type of car type thing or like I wish they had a little bit more of that for retail and they don't.
Hey, Chance, you entertain the chat. I'll be right back.
Oh, where you going?
I have to check out my dad. He's not
Oh,
feeling
oh
well.
yeah. Oh no, you're good. You're good. But yeah, man, you guys let me know if there's any things you guys want to look at. Some of my Pokemon. I could showcase some of my Pokemon stuff. I could showcase some of my baseball stuff, football stuff. I kind of have a little bit of everything collection wise. I know some of you guys are pretty new to my channel. If you are new to seeing my stuff, I guess how that works. But make sure you guys do. If you're not subscribed to my channel, do so because I will be doing a giveaway for my 400 subscriber hit this past week, either sometime, probably more or less this Tuesday. I was trying to do it this Tuesday, but I could not find any product to do giveaways on. It was really hot and dry this week. I was trying to find some packs of hair of baseball, football, things like that, and put like kind of like a care package, like I normally do. But boom slang. If you kind of describe me that 10, I could kind of figure out what the price is on it. Like a lot of celebration stuff is pretty expensive now. I would say a lot of 151 stuff, the ones that you want for 151. I do highly suggest buying it 151 and holding if you're a Pokemon person, because 151 will hold its value long term, 5 years from now. So if you could spend about $500 to buy sealed 151 stuff, I would do it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This isn't the chance show. You're
Mainly
not allowed.
ETBs, mainly ETBs and
Henry.
the collection boxes. I'm giving them good advice. This is good advice.
No, no, I was kidding. I'm happy you are.
Yeah, I'd like I wouldn't say with most sets, but this set you would. This set you would, especially subsets. You know what I mean? Subsets always is a good thing to kind of to hold on to. But UPC, so the like celebration stuff went up in price, things like that. Anything nostalgic or an old school will always go up in price in some ways.
So, Chance, I'm gonna pull a spine ticks.
What's
Can
that?
you give a shout out to Henry?
Yo, what's going on, Henry? Thank you for being part of Vox's second live stream. I say
Third,
hopefully
third.
third live stream. Hopefully you are doing well, my guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's yeah,
I'm gonna have you guys read the chat sometimes
oh yeah,
when
I
there's
don't I
more
don't
of us.
mind. Anyone grab Proton Saga Hot Wheels? Proton Saga Hot Wheels. Which one's that? Which one's that, Henry? Let me take a look at that. I don't know. Proton Saga Hot
Yeah,
Wheels.
let's go check
Proton
Chance's computer.
Saga Hot Wheels. I don't know which one that is.
Chance, you can put your computer, face it towards your computer if you want to.
Oh, is it the red one? Hold on a sec here. Is it this one right here? Let me see.
He said it is red.
It's is it that? This right here?
I can't see it.
I'm assuming it's this one right here.
Chance, you're not showing anything.
Oh, really? Give me a
One
moment.
sec.
I think it's you have to click on the thing. You have to click on the little bottom. Yeah.
Solo layout.
It should be that my screen. You have to share the screen. There's a little. You know how you put people from backstage?
Yeah.
It's gonna be right there, the same spot. Like it's my screen is on the backstage right now, and you have to click on that to showcase it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there. So is it that one right there, Henry? Is that the one you're talking about?
Zach, do you want to join?
Is that it? It's a pretty dope car. I mean, I could find it for you if you can't find it. I think I've seen it before. I kind of passed up on it.
He said that is it.
Yeah, I passed up on it. I think it's pretty
Hey,
cool.
Zach, do you want to join us beforehand?
I'm really looking for. At the moment, I'm looking for the darn. The EK Gold, and I cannot find it.
Henry didn't get it.
Oh, not big deal, Henry. They're going to be out there, my guy. It's not that hot. Like it's like the only ones that are disappearing, and I always get the last is the EK Gold Civic, right, and the R33 Purple Skyline. I can't find it anywhere.
Hey Zach, you can join us too if you want.
And it's not.
Let me know.
Realistically,
Zach,
Henry, it's not worth my time fighting people for those cards.
And Zach, let me know if you want me on at 9 o'clock.
I'll find it when I find it. I'll find it when I find it.
Yeah, and Zach, I messaged you if you wanted me tonight. I didn't know if you were having guests or not. Just let me know.
Yeah.
And boom, I dropped the link. Okay, so we got Boom Slang backstage.
Heck yeah.
One of the coolest guys. I've been following this guy for years. I've known him for
autographs last time.
There he is.
There we go. Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? Man?
Those Chance.
Oh yeah, those are not bad. Those are gonna have the older sets, so I know it's gonna be kind of like listening to Morse code. But Scarlet and that was the last Sword and Shield SNW, and that what I mean by that. Let me see if I could show it to you. What I mean by that is, the new Pokemon cards. They have the silver borders, right? They have the silver borders. They have the little silver borders. So the new ones have the silver borders. Those are they're the new Paldea sets, the new sets, right? The older sets that you have in those lunch boxes is the last booster packs that have the yellow, and those are gonna have some good packs in them. Some OG, some older modern packs, I would say, right?
Okay.
Mid. So that's not bad to have. You can have, I think it's you can have Darkness Ablaze in there and a few other older set packs in them. So it's not bad to have, for
Okay.
sure.
I got them for my grandkids.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the one that I've been trying to tell people to kind of start collecting, because they're gonna get away with it. They're gonna stop making it. Okay, they will stop making it. So the new set that with not this is Celebrations. This is a little bit more expensive, but I don't think I have any 151. I think I opened all my 151. I need to take my own advice and buy some ETBs, because I do need to buy some to hold. But any of the 151 cards like this, or like the one that says 151 to ETBs, those are modern stuff that you should buy, because it will hold long term in the future.
Oh, okay.
Because Pokemon, the 151, this was the very first reprint or remake, kind of a remake of the very first Pokemon that
the
came
Gen
out.
1.
Yeah. So they're in 4 years, 3 years from it. It's gonna shoot up in price. People are gonna want to rip it and all that stuff, and it's just one of those good products to kind of hold on to. People love the original Pokemon from Kanto region, so they always end up holding their value pretty well.
Okay.
I need to take my own advice. I have no 151 packs. I've just been waiting for a good deal out there, and there really hasn't been any. But I need to spend a good $200 just on some sealed collection, or 500 on some sealed collections of them. I only have one UPC, I believe, of 151. I need a few more. Yeah. But yep. What's new with you, Boom? Anything?
Not much.
You're still sorting?
Always, every night I was upstairs. Stuff.
It's like me too. My table is always a hot mess. I'm always going through kind of bit of everything, sorting out basketball, football, and as much as I love to rip, I hate it. I hate the aftermath of having to throw away all the wrappers and sleeve everything. It's a nightmare.
Is that oh, dude, you made it for Pepino. That's awesome.
I'm
Nice.
working on it. That's just a prototype. I don't know if he wants the NY showing through the Mickey Mouse hat, or what
are
he
you
what he
charging
wants.
for these T-shirts?
It's only going to probably not for these two guys, since they're the first guys, but I mean the shirts cost like.
I grabbed the home.
It depends, because I'm going with 100% polyester.
Figures, but sells for near 500. Wow, that's crazy.
Just gotta figure it out,
Dude, that's funny.
Henry says, I misplaced my binders, nothing being put away.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Misplaced your binders. What'd you do? Move?
So, Boom, I told you I was leaving the hobby for a little bit, but I saw this cool art card that I'm giving Hitman 23, because he's a Yankee card fan like us. There's this art card on eBay, and I forgot what the guy's name was. I'll send you the link sometime. Some guy did this like cool artist rendering of DiMaggio, Gehrig, Ruth, Jeter, and Mantle. Oh,
Nice.
It's like that.
Nice.
I wish this was a real card, but it's not.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
Oh, that's not Henry. That's not the worst horror story, my guy. Like my close friend, almost like a brother, he had first edition Charizards and all the stuff, right? All of them from the base set stuff, and he lent it to his cousin because his cousin wanted to like show it off or something.
Mm-hmm.
And the darn thing, like there was a water pump leak, and it destroyed all of his cards. He probably lost thousands and thousands and thousands.
What's up, Jay Pilot?
And ever since then, he could never collect again. I wouldn't be able to either.
Yes.
You know what time it is. Who do we shout out? Chance. Look who it is.
Who is it? Oh, what's going, Jay? How's it going? One of Master TTM guys. Also really big into sports and boxing and such. I had the pleasure of calling some of the sports fights and stuff
Oh
with
yeah,
him.
boxing's fun, dude.
Heck yeah, man! We gotta do that again, Jay. By the way, because it's gonna be some big fights this year
I
for
bet
sure.
there is.
I think there's definitely gonna be some good stuff.
Oh. What's up, Jay? But yeah, anybody else who wants to jump on, I will drop the link. Probably gonna go live for 45 more minutes and then get ready for Zach's in like 30 or an hour after, or 45 minutes after that.
Yeah, I'm just.
Some of the stuff that I get when I buy these people's collections, this shows up in the collection.
Oh, is it stamps?
They're not like metal pins or something, like hat pins or something.
Boom Slang, do you see this comment?
Oh yeah, my chair's that's a pretty cool chair.
It is.
Couldn't be outdone by my wife.
Step up my chair game.
Chance, look at this. Oh, 1 sec. Boom. Let me put you.
So there's
Wow.
there's Gehrig, Clemente, Jackie Robinson, Babe Ruth, and who's in the middle? I can't read it without my glasses, but I don't know who the guy in the middle is.
Mickey, it's funny because a few years ago when they did the Yogi Berra stamps at the post office, I bought them.
Yeah, I have. I bought one sheet of them too, and have them put away.
Yeah, I bought one, gave a few of them to my friends, and then I kept one little strip for myself.
Yeah, I bought a whole sheet and just have it put away. Just because it's a Yankee. You know?
I do not like that Jay Pylon.
Coming soon. Steamboat Willie Mickey.
Yeah, it's because Steamboat Willie is now public domain. Disney does not own Steamboat Willie anymore.
Oh shoot! So people could technically do crazy stuff with it.
Yeah, because Steamboat Willie was before Mickey Mouse, and Winnie the Pooh went public domain like 2 years ago. They made a horror movie of that.
Wow.
Charlie Chaplin's public domain? I didn't know.
There's another goofy thing that came in a collection that I bought.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
They're all pins too, you know, they just like all the major league teams.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in here. Let's see what's in here.
Yes, indeed, Sith Honey Hola.
Oh, and this was it's just an uncut sheet of Nolan Ryan Mother's Cookies.
Oh, that's cool.
Uncut sheet.
Yeah.
Uncut sheets are so
when
cool.
you buy people's collections, they like, you gotta take it all, you gotta take it all. I'm like, okay, I'll take it all.
Yeah, I
think it's crazy how that mindset works, huh, Boom? Like it's like I think people just don't want to see lingering stuff because it just reminds them of the collection. It hurts more.
Well, even if I don't buy their collection, I tell them, I said, listen, you're gonna have other people come down, they're gonna cherry pick your collection.
Yeah.
Tell them it's all or nothing, and you get a little bit more for it.
Yeah.
And you get rid of the stuff because they're gonna leave you with just junk that nobody's gonna want.
Yeah.
And then what?
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna end up throwing it away, whatever.
Yeah,
you get a couple bucks for it.
Yeah, to me, it would just hurt me seeing just part of my collection still there. You know, you don't want to. You want to be wiped out completely.
Yeah, like Chance, I'm having to sell my slabs, my rookie cards, but you know I'll be back in the hobby in a year or two. Chance.
Yeah, was it?
I said, you know, I have to sell some stuff, but I would hope you keep some stuff, man. Like I don't know, dude. Unfortunately, money's tight. So if I can't, but I'll be collecting in a year or two again.
Like realistically though, Vox, how much like what is your collection?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't? Like well, you don't know your value on mine. So I kind of know because I kind of
I think it's like almost 1,000. It's over 1,000.
It's over 1,000.
But did you? But
go.
Chance,
I would say, Vogs, to make it easier, just buy a table at a card show and then get rid of it. Then it's a lot easier.
Yeah, but Chance, you know, I'll collect again in a year or two.
Yeah, don't force it. Don't force it. You know, collecting and stuff is really just a luxury. You don't. It's like do like I always say, my God, like I always say, collect what you love, right? That's like one of my
Yeah,
slogans.
Jay, I'm at 725. I am
Because
shocked myself.
because it's just don't force a collection. When the collection happens, it happens. Like for me, I'm very particular on my collection. As
Yeah.
you see, I don't collect every Pokemon card. I collect only certain ones in certain sets. I hope to pass my collection down to and that's the reason why, Jay. You saw this, Jay? That's why. Like this is all going to go to my daughter.
Oh, I want to see that boom.
Like this is all my
Oh,
daughter's.
what is that? That's sick. That's a
So
cool tin.
it's like a tin, right?
Mhm.
And I thought, oh, it's a cookie tin or whatever, right? But there's something in it. And this is where it came from the guy's collection.
It's coins.
No, the gumballs.
What?
Still has the gumballs in it. I don't know what year it's from, but it still has the gumballs in it. Like
You could kill someone with that boom. You just throw it out. Could you imagine?
It says hit to left.
Oh my gosh! You imagine using a like a slingshot on that? There, gosh, no, it hurt.
Home run, And there's a whole bunch. I thought it would be a cookie tin.
That I could hear how hard it is.
So Zach,
They just rattle in there.
Oh my gosh, that would hurt. They just upgraded a Mike Trout prospect from 9 to 10, but not selling until start of baseball season for more returns. Yeah, man, it's good. The aggro has been good mini hobby right now. It's shining down on us. I hope passing my collection down to my daughters. Well, no, absolutely. That's I told them. Like my Tom Brady, Bowman, Chrome, all that stuff is gonna go to my daughter. Like she's gonna be lucky. Like it's like my collection. I don't have anything major. I would say I'm like a mid-tier collector on a lot of my stuff, but I would say single wise, it's close to over. Man, it's got to be within the thousands. It's definitely within the thousands. You know, I'm trying to condense my collection though. I'm trying to condense into bigger quality cards. Is what I'm trying to do. Zach is 5K subs.
Look who it is. I've never had this guy on the stream. I'm honored.
What?
Let's invite the doctor to the house.
Oh, hey, Mantis, what's going on?
Come on, guys.
There's a faith with the comments now.
Dude, I've never had Mantis on a stream before.
Heck yeah, man.
Awesome. What's up, man?
It's like you're on a plane right now. I see headphones.
Oh, nice. Like hockey cards.
Heck yeah, hockey.
Just hiding out the local marina.
Oh, okay.
Just on lunch.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna go pretty hard on hockey this year for sure on my channel, trying to get that Connor Bedard card. And
I think everyone.
Yeah, it's gonna be everyone else. Right?
Oh my god! Right? Do you see Seth's comment?
Crazy.
That's funny.
How stony are you right now, Mantis? A level from 1 to 10, where are you at?
Down at the marina by the lake.
Nice. You know what? I'm gonna go till 8:30 because then we got 30 minutes till Zach's not 45.
Mantis, what year are those? What year are those packs?
The 2020 and 2021.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Actually, there's some big rookies in there, aren't there?
Pretty big.
There's some big ones.
I saw they had a brand new box of Allure Hockey at Target, but they just wanted $30 for it.
Yeah, they're up there right now for sure. Hockey's doing the Panini route at this point. It's kind of sad.
25, and I would have did.
Yep. It's they're pushing up the prices. That's for darn sure. I'm always itching to rip some hockey. I'm just waiting for like the one with Connor Bedard to show up before I start ripping.
Yep, Zach is doing 3-pack Thursday with Pokemon Sith.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Are you ripping it now? Oh crap!
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Good luck. Let's do it. So Mantis, tell us because I'm not that educated when it comes to hockey. Who's the guys you're trying to get out of this product from 2020?
I think Austin Matthews.
Austin Matthews.
And they Blues cards for me.
Okay. You're Blue Jay. You're Blues.
Yeah,
Okay, Blue Devils, right? Am I mistaken?
No, it's St. Louis Blues.
Oh, St. Louis Blues.
yeah.
I'll be back.
But there is some good rookies from I think 2021. Yeah, I'm gonna start going into that dark domain, ripping hockey here pretty soon, guys. Is that who's that? Nick Suzuki?
Yeah, trying to figure out where the camera's at.
Oh, you're good right there. I think left is right and right is left or something.
Yeah,
like
reverse.
it's like reverse, yeah. Seth says Austin just scored against my Ducks last night. 8 straight seasons of 30 or more goals.
Well, a couple Canadians right in a row there.
Heck yeah. Was it Prince? Carey Prince?
Oh, yeah, that's a blue parallel also.
I see it. I see what you mean by the blue. It's yeah, it's like the after shadow kind of.
Yeah, on those new Don Rods, football, the champ is here.
Yeah.
I wish they'd put a little bit of foil on the belt, make it look kind of neater.
No,
you know?
I totally agree. I think they could have done a little bit better on that. I wish that those were like foil, you know what I mean? Like rainbow foil kind of. I had a Patrick Mahomes one. That was really cool. Who we got here? I'm gonna butcher these names.
Tuvo Teravainen or something like that.
Yeah.
Have we pulled anybody big?
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Oh, it's a hurricane. Hurricane.
Is that a hurricane also?
Is
Yep.
it? Dang, you got the hurricane
Yeah,
pack.
it is. Yeah, that first pack is all hurricanes. All except for this one here would be for Julie there. Next one. Ryan Suter.
Hey, Ryan Suter, yeah. These are really clean.
Anzi
Really
Kopitar.
finished on it.
Yeah, I like them. I bought a case of the value pack
Mm-hmm.
on that David Adams.
Yeah.
I was kind of wanting to get the blaster boxes, but these were cheap.
What's going on, the hobbyist? How you doing? Saying what's
I remember
up,
when they
Bob?
first hit Target, they were $10 a
What's
$10
up,
for a pack.
Patrick? How are you, man?
Yeah, Henry said they remind me of the first SP golf.
Oh, that's out. They did have the new SP hockey out today also.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say that was like $30 a box.
Oof.
Mitch Marner.
Mitch Marner. Anyone buying 2023 Prism product? Yeah, Sean, I bought. I'm a knucklehead though. Don't do what I did. Thomas Harley. I bought like 3 mega boxes on Target. Don't do it. Buy blasters. Stay with blasters. It's too expensive for what they're asking for.
Oh, there we go.
That's the St. Louis Blues.
Colton. Who is that? Colton
Plus it's
Payada?
It's a blue parallel also.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Sean, I won't get those boxes in until next Friday, though, unfortunately. I thought it was going to come this Friday, and it didn't. Let's see here. Thomas Mintel?
Myrtle?
Mercer?
Oh, Purple.
Okay.
I guess that's an H.
Oh, it's
Kind of
Nate.
blurry.
Oh, that was an M.
And Andre Valensky.
He's a good one.
Okay, one last pack.
Good luck. Let's go. Let's hit it. Let's do it. Last pack.
Yeah, that guy on the Blackhawks is the one to look for this year. That rookie on the Blackhawks. Is it Bo Bain or something like that?
Yeah.
Bo Bear. Andre Savinkov.
Nice.
Pavelski.
How's the card stock of the Mantis? Are they pretty durable? Like, are they like premium stock?
Oh, yeah, they're pretty nice.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're pretty thick. Yeah.
I'm, it's like I'm sure it's probably 20 point, but
Yeah.
they're nice.
Nice.
Probably like a Series 1 tops or something.
Mm-hmm.
Petito girl. Nick Roberts.
Nick Robertson. Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Oh, you're good.
All right, that's it.
That was a fun rip. Thank you.
That was a fun rip.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Mantis.
Dang, that kind of makes me want to rip something, but I have nothing.
Ah,
I could, like, boom, I could not find any product this week. There's nothing good out, and I don't want to rip. I ripped so much baseball already and football. Like, I need new product to rip. I can't just buy stuff to rip. You know,
Are you gonna rip that?
star rookies. No, that's seal collection.
yeah, that's 2020, 2021. It was like one of the hockey ones that were on the shelf. I just picked it up just for picking up, but it's only one complete set of the rookie cards, I guess. 25 cards. It's super light. It feels like there's only one pack in here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
at the time that they didn't have any baseball or anything on the racks. Now the only thing left is hockey, just sitting all over racks everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where are you located, Boom?
I'm in New Jersey.
Okay, so there's a lot of. I'm assuming it's a lot of sports people there. Then, if there's like you barely find any product out there.
It's gotten a lot better last year in 2023, but
Yeah.
During the pandemic, no one could find anything anywhere. And then
Yeah.
when they did have it, they limited it to three items. Like you could get a blaster box, a mega box, and one pack, a single hanger pack.
Right.
And those are 3 items.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would that's it. You only get 3. So I would take my wife and have her grab 3, and I would grab 3, and then if my son was available, I'd have my son come and grab 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's nuts. It's slowed down a bit, but I feel like with the hype with the new kids, the new players for football, basketball, and hockey, it's gonna kind of push that craziness again.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and I have seen it. I've seen it, like where Dunrest football with CJ Stroud and stuff, like all the Dunrest like mega boxes gone, like or being backdoored at least, and stuff like that. It's nuts.
Hey Mickey, do you go to shows?
I do the Philly show, but I haven't done the last 2 Philly shows. So
okay.
I know doesn't Mike O go to the Philly show?
They all go, like Mike O goes and
Wesker Griff.
Wesker Griff goes, yes. Ray from Philly goes. I may have bumped into Wesker Griff once at a Philly show, but a lot of those guys, like, there's still a lot of people there. And if your timing's off, you could miss each other, or if you go on a different day, because some people go on the Friday night one, to get the early access. And
I heard the Philly show's pretty big.
The what?
The Philly show's pretty big.
It's pretty big. It's the longest running card show in the country.
Right.
Dang.
So it's been around a long time, and the promoters of the Philly show have taken over as promoters for the national too. So.
Oh, see Mantis. Wow, I didn't know that.
That's pretty crazy. That's cool. Yeah, it's always interesting to see different people from different states that collect and see, like, you can kind of feel what the state of the hobby is depending on.
That's the cool thing about the national. I hope to go eventually, but it's so pricey.
Mm-hmm. But you always can tell by the state of hobby based on what's on the shelf and stuff, and it's starting to get kind of crazy again, a little bit.
Did you ever hear the story about the New Jersey National? The Atlantic City one last year, Mickey, where I forgot who picked him up, but who was it? shoot, what's his name? Who's that guy who's friends with a collector's dream? Not Lou Rock, not Mangini. Oh God, I can't think of what his name is.
I bumped into at the National in Atlantic City. I bumped into Mangini.
I know Mangini's car got a flat tire.
Let's see, Lou Rock. There was a whole group of them. I forget. Like I said, I forget the one YouTuber's name. He's like 6'8". It seemed like this dude was tall.
Is it Egg?
No, I didn't see Egg there. No, God, I can't remember his name either. But he was there, and Hitman 23 was there.
Yep, I'm meeting up with Orlando and Collector's Dream and Hitman 23 on Saturday.
Nice.
Because I'm going to Fort Lauderdale. I'm in Boca. I'm going to the Fort Lauderdale show, and I met Orlando last year at a card show, but I've never met Hitman 23. We've talked.
He's not as tall as he looks on camera.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna give him crap. Trust me.
It's the angle.
Yeah, no. I've been meaning to meet him. I'm like, dude, I can't wait to meet him.
I don't have much room to talk because he's still taller than me. So, I don't have much room to talk.
That's funny.
I'm trying to think who else. I don't know 3D 80s Kid that well either.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names of people's channels and stuff like that.
The big guy. Was it Big Scott?
No. It was, wasn't him. As soon as you say his name, I'm like, that's the guy right there. That's him. I don't think he puts out as much content as he used to, but he still puts out something every once in a while.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't.
Yeah. So
I was in Eloy's stream the other day. I'm like, dude, I don't see him go live as much.
Yeah, I don't even do that much anymore as far as doing cards and stuff like that. I'm always sorting every day.
Yeah.
And now I'm entering stuff into the trading card
who's
database.
Mike from Canada? Never heard of him. Henry.
Yeah, it wasn't Mike from Canada. No, he's a lower 48 type kind of guy. But yeah, I don't even do as much as I used to. And some guys.
I know there's a shop in New Jersey called Santiago Sports.
Maybe. There are still brick and mortar shops in New Jersey, but not like there used to be, like all around the country. You used to be able to go, so yeah.
Do you go to brick and mortars or not really?
I went a couple years ago when he had that the National Pack Day or whatever. I went around and those guys did, like, some of them like didn't even have packs or whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. Or they weren't giving them out. Let's put it that way.
That's stupid.
Kept them for themselves to resell or whatever. I'm
like, man, that's great. That's crazy, boo. Because that's like what I was mentioning. Like LCS over here. I don't have good ones. I really don't have good ones in Colorado. Like a lot of them are very mischievous in some ways. Like it's like, where's
Henry asked a question.
Is John gonna reopen his store?
No, he's not gonna reopen. He's not.
That's what I was thinking.
I wish you would have been able to keep it open, but you have to dedicate your whole day to that. And he works a regular job. He doesn't have time. The whole thing was his partner was supposed to be there to open the shop and run the shop. And then John would come in to run the weekends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do it in the evenings and stuff like that. And his partner let him down, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so tough, right? Like that's why
you've only met John, not Eric, right?
Eric came to the shop when I was there. So yeah, Eric was there. So
I like John.
They're total different personalities, even though they're brothers. Those apples fell farther from the tree, I think, than you would think.
I like John better.
Well, everyone. So when I first started watching the videos, I was watching Eric because I didn't even know about John.
Yeah,
I was watching Eric's stuff. And I was in there when he was just a small guy, and now he's huge. I don't even know how many followers he has now or subscribers he has now, but I was in there when he was little, and working his way up. And then once I found out about his brother because I was watching videos where he and his brother would go to the flea markets and stuff. And I'm like, dude, I can do that exact same thing. Boom, I'm off on flea markets and I'm doing. Then I'm starting to do my videos and flea market pickups and stuff like that. But to meet John, he's a great guy, and he's tall as shit too. He's like 6'4", 6'5". He's a big guy, and real nice. Like my wife and I went out. We were there for his opening day. We spent the weekend out there, and then on the second day, he took time out of his day to take us to some of his flea market spots and showed me this one guy that had some vintage stuff there, and I picked up the 75 minis that this guy had, like 300 and almost 400 cards for like $300. So of the minis, which I didn't have any of really. And so that started my 75 mini collection, which I've been just chipping away at little by little. They're hard to come by. But then we went out again, and then closed the shop.
Yeah. How long was this shop around for?
I don't think he even made a year.
Dang.
But he got to live his dream, right? His dream was to relive his childhood, where he had Johnny's card shop, where he would set up like a little shop in his house, whatever, with his buddies, and just kind of sell cards.
Do you plan to see him again soon?
I had always planned to go out and see him, so eventually. But for me, it's like a 5-hour drive, and 5-hour drive through Pennsylvania is
How far do
terrible.
you live? You live close to what's his name though, right?
Jeff Airtime?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Airtime's like 10 minutes away from me.
Oh,
he's in the next town over, like 6 miles away. That's it.
Oh, dude, I miss him so much.
He's got his thing. He's got his priorities, and he does his eBay stuff. And
you know who I think I first met you on was Wicked Discounts.
Wicked Discounts?
Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
Probably someone else. I always tried to jump on the live streams too, but I was doing my own, and then hit up the live streams, and I could.
Dude, I loved your live streams. They were awesome.
I know, that's what Jeff kept saying too. He goes, you need to do more of your live streams, like your 3 to 4 hour. I did like a 5-hour live stream one time.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm going all night. I'm like, I had 2 cameras set up in here.
Yeah.
And just one beat over it. But that was when I had like, this room was filled with stuff.
I remember that. Yep.
And now like I have almost all my unopened stuff upstairs, which I have thousands of packs of unopened stuff too, from 72 on up to current. And like I said, I buy people's collections if it's reasonably priced.
Are you eyeing a collection now, or no? Are you because?
Dude, I just kind of. I haven't been doing much buying at all of anything because I was saving for that Mike Trout rookie card, and when it popped at $1,000, I took it. PSA 10, $1,000. I'm going for it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, and now I'm gearing towards retiring at the end of this year now.
Nice, congrats.
So depending on the economy, the economy is supposed to be very bad this year.
It is.
So,
It is.
According to the experts. Now, I'm no expert, so don't take my word for that. But if all things go well, I'll be 65, and I'll be able to do YouTube and eBay full time. Henceforth, I'm finding out the misery of entering stuff into the trading card database. And since December 21st till tonight, I've got like 5,500 cards entered.
Right.
And that's a process because my collection is not organized. Like now, I was separating them all by manufacturer, and then I had boxes that I would put fan favorites, which are like really, like the Darryl Strawberries and guys like that were really good, but not Hall of Fame worthy. And then Hall of Famer boxes put together, and then everything else is broken down to everybody else tops, everyone else Fleer, Dunruss score, upper deck, blah 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 blah. And then my second sort was going to be by year. And now I'm like, if I'm going to get into this eBay thing, I got to change all that and go alphabetically by last name. So I know where the card is, where the guy is, and be able to just pop it out if I'm going to do that. You got to know where it is because you got absolutely 3 days to ship it.
Like I remember I was with eBay. It's so eBay's search engine and just in general is so outdated. I don't know how to. I remember I was doing a report about this on my one of my college reports when for business, and I'm like,
Mhm.
this is the most outdated. Like eBay is supposed to be a collection thing. The only reason why people are still using it is because there's not anything to really compete against it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like when it comes to cards, it's hard. Like it's like you have a picture. These people take pictures, but there's no way to contact someone. There's no way to like really see like a video of it or see the quality of cards because certain grades, like if it's a graded card like a PSA 8, some PSA 8s are not as good as some PSA 8s. You know, like
Right.
it's just like one of those things where it's just their database system and search engine so outdated. It doesn't it's really hard to try to sell anything on it or buy stuff on it. Yeah, I like the fact that they do have the new like authentication process that they go through, which is great. But like they're very outdated when it comes to like pictures, videos, things like that. It's not a good experience if you're selling on eBay.
And Henry says, I'm dying because eBay search is sucking so
Yeah,
bad, and they hide listings.
yeah, it's tough. They're and it's overbearing. It's overbearing. Like there should be a spot that's like boom, boom, boom. What are you looking for? Okay, this, and it separates it completely.
Exactly.
You just get a bunch of
You type in your search, you want a PSA 10 Mike Trout rookie card, right? And you put down 2011 tops
yeah,
update, and it brings up all the other ones
yeah,
that are in that category.
in that
And
category. Yeah,
PSA 9s and 8s, and I'm like, no, I wanted 10s. Why am I wasting my time? They need to have you have a button there. You just click, say, no, discard that one, discard
right,
that one. Just
right.
get it off the
It's
screen.
yeah,
Here's what I want. Let me narrow down my search then.
it's not user friendly at all, and it
Yeah.
doesn't help the fact that now the fees and stuff is crazy, right? Like selling on eBay is like expensive. It's like even if you made a profit, you sold something for 225, they take
Right.
a fee of about 15%, and now you're gonna have to pay, certain taxes on it. Of course, if you have a business, you should already. But I know that they won't do it for last year, but this year, 100%. If you make, I think over 500, you have to do it. And you know the crazy too, boom. Like I know in our area over in Colorado, they're starting to make they're starting to make card shows have to put taxes in when
Oh,
you sell
yes,
something.
yes,
Which
yes.
is nuts. That's going to kill. I'm telling you right now, that is the worst idea they could possibly do. It's going to hurt the market.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to hurt. It's going to hurt people from going to card shows
Uh,
because you're already
100%.
paying. You set up card shows, so you know. I don't think Vog knows as much, but tables are expensive, guys. Like it's like a table is $150 for like a day sometimes, and you have to make up that 150. Now you also have to pay
Nationals even more.
taxes, and so you're paying like triple the tax. You're paying taxes on this. That guy's paying taxes from Venmoing you or PayPaling you. So you're almost getting like triple taxed, double taxed or triple taxed in some ways. You know what I mean? You're doing on the card show because you have to pay taxes and file there to a certain degree. The person paying you has to pay a tax, right? You're paying taxes on that on a profit, and then you got to do taxes at the end of the year too. So it's like I don't know how that's going to work, but if that's really how a lot of card shows are going that direction,
Right.
people are not going to buy tables. I'm letting you know right now. You're going to have a guy at his garage open the door and like, hey, what are you looking for, right? Like, it's going to get to that point. It really is because we're being
Porch pickups. I do that all the time with guys' collections. Like,
yeah, yeah.
yes, stop by, pick it up. Cash is king.
I don't blame them because you're trying to make a profit, and how it is like if someone's a reseller of slabs, you're trying to take 15% on the slab, 30% so you could flip it and sell something if you're a person who sells slabs, and now you're having to deal with this on top of that. It's crazy. It's crazy. So if someone wants to sell his collection, you're gonna be honest with them. You'll be like, man, I can't. I'll be honest with you. They're going to take 15% tax from me already as it is. So I'm going to have to do 15% and another maybe 10 or above just to make profit on what you're giving me,
Right.
So it's gonna be a hot mess. It's gonna be a hot mess. I don't know how that's gonna work. But I
It will
told my
be.
friend too, like I don't. He's like, "Hey, Chance, do you want a table?" I'm like, "Man, I'm not gonna do a table if it's like that." You know,
Right.
it's what's the point of that?
Henry S says my state has no state sales tax, but we have no shows either. So
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
there you go.
But I mean, what's your take on that, Boom? Like, what's your take on that? Like, what's like?
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna hurt the little guy. I mean, you're
It's
there.
gonna hurt everyone
You're
in general.
well, but the guy who's selling,
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm not going to go to the shows because why go to the show then? Why am I wasting gas to drive all the way over on the other side of Philly when I just buy it off eBay?
Yeah.
You know, and that's how the brick and mortar places went out of business
Mhm.
because of eBay and places like that. You know,
Yeah.
selling
No, for sure.
quality and all that other stuff.
It snowballs, right? And the government is trying to have their hands too much into it, right? And
Well,
it's
here's the thing about the government during the pandemic, we'll call it, because I don't know how sensitive people are. Because
don't get yourself banned here, Boom.
I don't want to get Vox demonetized or anything like that. But during the pandemic, they were handing out fistful of money. Mm-hmm. Now they got to recoup that money somehow. That wasn't free money. People got to pay that back. You know, it's free at the moment. Here you go. Hey, enjoy it. Spend it. You know, help the economy, help everyone. You know, but you're gonna pay it back.
That's right, kids. Nothing free. Not for your tuition. You want free tuition? Guess where the money's going to come from?
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah. Pay off your student loans.
Yeah, pay your damn loans, damn it. I Chance. I went to school and I paid all my stuff back. Where's my get back? Where's my
exactly?
I worked at Target, making this certain amount of money to pay back my loan. Just because you're not responsible doesn't make me irresponsible.
Well, the agreement I made with my kids was I would pay their loans. So I'm still paying on one of my kids' student loans yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Still, years later. So it is what it is.
Oh man, it's crazy. I want to get to that situation.
We kind of got way off of.
We could go into a wormhole on that. But it's nuts. Like it's just we're just trying to make it. You know, like as collectors, you're trying to sell at the show. You're just trying to make some money on the side. You know, and for them to try to tax all this stuff, it makes you not want to even do it. Like realistically, and it's tough. It's going to be tough for people in the market for sure. And like you said, this is going to be a tough year. It's been a tough year. Technically, as a person who majored in business, we should have been in a recession in 2020 and 20 around there, like the market and everything. We're technically finally starting to hit that thing, but there was so much weird variables in the market that caused things to fluctuate. Like you would think houses would be dropping right now, which it has in some areas, but no one's selling.
And no one wants to sell because to repurchase another home somewhere costs more than what you're selling.
So it's a weird market where there's so much variables in play now that you would think that's the case, and it's not happening.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not happening. It's like, guys, the interest rate is kind of low now. Why buy? No, we can't buy it because the loans don't want. No one wants to buy homes. Everybody's afraid, so everybody's staying in place.
Yet there's a housing shortage.
Exactly. So there's so much variables in play that it's not a normal market no more. Everything's off.
And with the housing shortage, I have nowhere to house my cards.
Exactly. The recession. This recession is not a normal recession. Let me just let you guys know. It's not your typical recession where it's like, oh, guys, it's a recession. It'll jump back up. There's too many variables in play now that we don't know how long this is going to last. It's crazy.
And that's my one concern because I know we got away from baseball cards is my retirement. I want to retire at the end of this year, but will I be able to now? Because 401ks have been taking hits, you know. It's just and with I work for Boeing, which is a huge corporation, right?
Oh yeah, that's a huge corporation.
But I work in the division that handles military contracts,
right?
Not the commercial.
Okay.
During the pandemic, we carried the company, just the division that handles like military contracts. Now it's the other way around. We're not at war, so no one's buying our products. right? Very few. Even our own government's not buying them. We're
Uh-huh.
going through layoffs. We're doing another. This is like our we had like 3 waves of layoff last year. The
Yeah.
last one was 90 people. We got one more coming up supposedly in February. You know, I've been there 16 years, and I've been fortunate that I have not been laid off once. But even guys like, say, I'm a 16-year guy, and say I'm coming up on 20 years with the company, I might get laid off before this year is out, before 2024 ends. I could be laid off at 16 and a half years. My pension's not that great.
Yeah.
Because, as big as Boeing is, they felt the need to discontinue our pension, company-sponsored pension. So now you're reliant on your 401k, which is
Mine's jumped. When my target one went from like 80,000 to like 50.
yeah.
It literally like.
Anyway, we're off the subject for cards, and Boggs is looking bored over there with all these.
Nope.
No,
stuff.
The thing with Boom, we
No.
kind of talk about everything. Like the same thing on my channel when I go live on Tuesdays. We talk about cards, we talk about events, we talk about sports, we talk about cards, but then we talk about everything else, kind of. It's kind of freestyle, kind of.
So I thought you have another live to do, Boggs?
Yeah. Are you?
No, I've no.
Oh, I thought you were going on someone else's channel.
Oh, you can do my Tuesdays.
Zach's going live in 50 minutes, but we'll be ending in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, what's any layoff? Henry says, yeah. Jay Parlin says, I'm going to look into having a card show here in my city.
Something to try.
Sound like something to try. So, where Jeff Airtime lives, just like 6 miles up the road from me, this past year they had their very first local card show, and I wanted to go so bad, but I ended up not going, and I'm kind of disappointed because that was the opportunity to help them grow.
Right.
But I was saving for that Mike Trout rookie card, and I didn't want to go blow any money.
How'd it go? Did he say?
He didn't go either. I contacted him. We had talked about it 6 months in advance when we first heard about it. Well, not 6 months, but say 3 months in advance.
So is another one coming up soon, or you don't know?
They're looking to have it once now. Now the Philly show is coming up again in March, but they may have moved it.
Are you going to go to the Philly show?
I'll probably go, but again, I'm right now with the economy.
I'm into highs.
Who wants to risk spending money on cards when other things you may need for your household or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's I totally agree.
So that's where even charging that little bit of tax shies people away from buying cards right now. It's like,
hey, Orlando.
Absolutely.
You want to come in for a few minutes? If
Collector's
not,
Dream. Hello, Collector's Dream is here. Yep.
Yeah, it's very scary. My friend, like, he was mentioning the same thing. Like, I was gonna buy his comic collection. Like, if he can't sell it, because a lot of these, these LCS are giving him like 55% of what it is, and he has like a $20,000 collection he's trying to like just sell, and
right. Well, you got to understand. So they want to make a profit too, and they're not going to be able to get book price for it either. They're going to have to sell it at a loss too now because of the economy.
And yep.
So it is a snowball effect. And if you go on Facebook Marketplace, like in my area, there are so many guys with comic books for sale. Like there's long boxes, they call them, right? Just jammed. Like guy might have 20 or 30 of those long boxes. I know nothing about comics.
Yeah.
But I see them all the time. I'm like, damn, that's a big collection. My son was into it for a little bit. And then he's like sold all his, got rid of them. And he strictly does the match boxes and stuff like that now.
Yeah, his are like big first appearance, like rated 9.5 CGCs. But like you said before, I was telling him, like, hey man, like realistically, even when I buy from people, I'm asked him like, hey man, I gotta take like 15 to 20, you know what I mean? Because it's the same thing if you were to sell on eBay, like you're basically doing the same thing, so like that's just my bottom line is around 15%. Like I have to at least take 15%. And it's like I told him, like, yeah, realistically, like 55 is a little low, but I would say, like, if I were to buy the collection, a good price would be about like like 70-30 or like 60-40, right? Something like
Mhm.
that, where that would make sense. But yeah, you can't, as a person selling, you have to be realistic to it too, right? Like
Right.
it's hard. This person's buying a lot of it, and for them to make money, like you said, they have to take a certain loss to that loss and work it as well.
Right.
And you just got to be mindful of that, as a person who's selling. So
Yep.
yeah, and the fluctuation of the market too, like you said, fluctuation of the market. Like that's why I tell people, like I was telling Vox, I was on my rant on Tuesday. I'm like, making a deal with a Pokemon person, like Pokemon cards, is the worst thing. It is horrible.
Is
It's
it?
so bad. Pokemon people are the worst. Like not all of you guys, but most of you guys, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like they always try to one up someone. Hey, I want to get a trade, but it's got to be in my favor by like 10-15%. Like it's never like a fair thing or something like that. And you mentioned to them like this a guy like 15% don't want to do it. Like oh man, I think I'm gonna just hold. I'm like, okay, it's up to you. I have $1,000 right here for it. We could do it. You don't want to do it, it's
Yeah.
on you. Go try to find another guy with $1,000 ready.
Especially in
to buy.
this economy. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
And I
So,
buy big. So when I buy singles, I buy grail cards for myself. Like things that I'm
there
going to
you
give
go.
to my daughter, things that I know it's not going to depreciate. If it does appreciate, it's not going to be to that extent.
And so that's the thing with Mike Trout rookie cards.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still a gamble on him because he's injury prone.
He's going to stay there. He's Hall of Famer. Like
Right. And so my thing is like one day, hopefully he'll be up there with the Mantle card.
Yeah.
Not
He's
as valuable, but
yeah.
so
He's not going nowhere. That's a safe card. Like that's a safe card. Taking a gamble now is like buying some sport CJ Stroud card, a 2000 CJ Stroud autograph. That's a gamble. Because he's not proven anything.
the one thing I have looked at is a Ichiro rookie autograph
I would
rookie
love
card.
that. Ichiro is one of my PC guys. If I would get one, I don't know baseball as much as you guys would, but that's one of the guys I did know growing up and watching a little bit was Ichiro. So
Yeah,
I would love one of his cards one of these days.
I just looked on eBay and the rookie card, the update set I believe it is, that has Ichiro and Albert Pujols on. Is very expensive, graded, authenticated, autograph. Both of them autographed, both signed.
Yeah.
Both of them were rookie of the years the same year, both on the same card. I mean, what are the chances of that?
Boom. How much is it? How much is it?
With a lot of days left on it, they're like around $1,000 now, but they're going to keep going up.
I get it. I get it for that price. Autograph too, right? It's going to be
authenticated autographs.
It's going to be the price where it's at, where it falls. It's just what it is. And that's to me is the one that's going to hold their value, right? Autographs, number card autographs.
Yeah, because they're both surefire Hall of Famers. They're both on the same card.
Good players, very good players, things like that, and that's why I was trying to say, like, I was trying to buy this guy from Pokemon thing. I'm like, man, what do you want? like even when I'm giving them a better deal, I think he was trying to get a seal collection of mine that you can't get no more. My thing was around like 920, 930. His card was around 900. So he's getting like 850 or something. So he's getting a better deal on it. So it's just one of those things. And even then, that gives them cold feet. Like, wait, is he ripping me off? Am I getting a lower end of the deal? And then
it depends on how bad you want the card.
Yeah,
you know
and then they just ghost you. And I'm like, I'm not going to be chasing you. You wanted something from me. I didn't want the card. You're asking this from me, like it's all good. Like I'll find another person, but Pokemon people, hardest people to deal with. Harder than sports cards, anything. They're the worst. They're the worst. Those kids are the worst. I don't want you guys on my tables unless you're like a little kid.
I went to a flea market a couple years back now. I went to a flea market. It was up in Columbus, New Jersey. Pretty big outdoor flea market. And I walk around, look at this stuff, and there was this Ninja Turtle lunchbox.
Ooh.
And I'm thinking about, John Jabs. Oh, Ninja Turtle. This might be a nice gift for John Jabs, right? So I reach over and I open it up, and there's a bunch of Pokemon cards inside.
Yeah.
And I don't know what gen they were, but they were older. And I'm like, oh, well, how much for this box? And and the Pokemon cards is like, oh, $5. I'm like, okay, $5, you got it. So I do have some Pokemon cards. It's maybe
they might be in.
about 200. but I looked at, there were no like shiny cards or anything like that. So they're like really commons.
Yeah, but even older cards like that, a few cents here and there, a quarter, a nickel each, man. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I buy my cards in such volume that I get them for like 1/10 of a cent.
Heck
is what I pay for.
Heck yeah.
So a nickel is a profit.
And you got TMNT lunchbox.
Yes.
Like that.
Now the problem is amongst this clutter that I've decluttered a lot.
Yo, what's
I don't know
random rips?
I don't know where it's at. I don't know where they're at. They're
Oh,
inside that. They're still inside that lunchbox, inside another box somewhere.
Yeah, like you saw this card, right? The Charizard I showed you. Like I was showing, that one is a pretty rare one. That's why I bought it, because like most of these that you get, the Neo Genesis ones, like they were made in 2002, so they're pretty old, you know. At that point, and this card was super hard to pull. The set is super expensive, and of course you have one of the best Pokemon out there that you could technically pull. So like this card, you can't, like the ones that are ungraded or like I'm talking like the card's bent, like it's literally creased halfway, goes for like $400. You know what I mean? Like they even raw, they go $400. So this card is super hard to get.
Void, I don't know if you know who Void Start is. Void. Yeah. So he's into Pokemon stuff, but he's into the dark ones. You know, the purple guys. You know.
Gengar. Yeah, Gengar.
He's into the darker ones.
Yeah,
but he knows a lot about Pokemon.
Yeah, Ghost and Psychic. But yeah, man, like this set was super hard to find. It was super short printed as for how much they made of it. Hard card to pull. Even if you open a full like a full booster box, there's a chance you're probably not going to pull it. And most of the times it's beat to death. You know what I mean? And that's why I buy cards like these are the ones that are going to hold their value 10 years, 5 years, whatever years from now, you know, and it's really never dropped. If you look at the price of this card, it's only gone up or stayed at that $1,000 to $1,200 range.
Nice. Well, at least you didn't buy a case and get G.I. Joe cards instead.
Oh no. You can't even do that nowadays. Like it's so hard to buy anything.
Well, what's that guy who bought the case? Certified by
Paul? Logan Paul?
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan
and
Paul.
When they opened it up, their jaws hit you could hear all their jaws hit the floor. Like, what? Yeah. What? Yeah. G.I. Joe?
Yeah, and boom. And I was mentioning it on my stream, is like, you guys got to, because we're going on Facebook, right? And I told people I've ran across a lot of fake Charizard cards, you know, and you just got to be careful. And that's the reason why I have to buy graded cards nowadays.
That's not right. You got to go graded.
Especially if it's big, it's a big card, you have to go vintage. Because
that's why I wouldn't buy a raw trout card, because
you can't trust them. There's so much fake Tom Brady cards, there's fake Charizard cards, and if you're a person who hasn't collected in a while, you don't have the eye for it. You're gonna get duped, you know. Yes. And that's why I only buy graded vintage cards unless I could tell, and I have someone with me, where I could figure out where it came from. I kind of have to have the history behind that card if it's raw. Right. You could tell if there's a fake card, and you could tell people who are being dishonest about cards, you know.
Right.
Like, okay, so you have a Charizard card, and you're selling it for a low amount. What's wrong with it? Right?
Yes.
And he's like, oh no, it's nothing wrong with it. I pulled it out of my collection, you know, and I just want to sell it. I look at his listing. That's bullshit. He has all these graded cards. So you have all these graded cards for sale, and the very card that you should grade, you don't grade. What's wrong? Like, so I'm thinking in my head, like, this guy's lying. So I can't trust you anymore. So
he has his own suspicion that he bought one that was
fake. Yeah, that was fake.
He may have gotten caught.
And he got caught with it being fake, and you know, he got stuck with it. And he's trying to, instead of taking the loss and burning that card, he's trying to sell the fake card to someone else dishonestly. You know, you get people like that, and that's why I'm saying the Pokemon community are like the worst. They are by far the worst. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have these kids, these Chinese kids. They come from a different country. They don't speak it. They speak in between, and they'll come and ask you for a card price, and they'll just stand there looking on their foot the entire time, trying to lowball you, and just standing there and annoying your table the entire time. It's like, guys, like leave. So I could get people who are trying to look at the cards, right? They'll just
Right.
stand there the entire time until you break, and you're like, okay, buy the card, right? I'll give it to you for that price, right? You have the most annoying Pokemon buyers. It's the worst. It's the by far the worst. Sports
Yeah.
cards a little bit easier to deal with.
Yeah, I've never been down that
Oh,
Pokemon.
don't.
I have bought though, again, a couple years back when McDonald's had the Pokemon cards in their
Yeah, the
Happy
gold
Meals.
ones. Yeah,
I
those
was
are cool.
I was buying them, and we opened up a couple with my grandkids, and I have like, I don't know, 20 some packs unopened yet, just
Yeah.
sitting in the drawer for them. When they get older, they can do what they want with them.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
don't care. So
Heck yeah. That's like my collection. It's all for my daughter. Like I have like almost 5,000 worth of like Pokemon sealed.
nice,
And that's
nice.
just like my daughter's. Yeah, I have a lot of sealed wax. Like my 2020 football, like from Joe Barrow and all that stuff, is about like 50, almost close to 18,000. And then I have Pokemon's close to about 5 to 6.
So you said you were open to selling your part of your
Yeah,
collection.
they want it. Well, because I pulled all the Joe Barrow and Justin Herberts from my collection already. I don't need to have to seal them more, and it's stupid for me to rip it at this point.
So have you ever thought about contacting Chasing Cardboard? They do that stuff.
Oh, I don't know, but a person from Texas was trying to buy my seal collection. I gave them a discount, but it was super shady. Boom, it's super shady. Like I sold some stuff to them already. They have a middleman here, but you know how hard it is to bring almost $18,000 to $15,000 worth of sports cards and do a PayPal transaction. Like,
well, they'll do cash and
yeah,
and partial maybe.
Yeah,
PayPal,
and I'm fine with that.
King, obviously, cash is better for you.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that, and I was fine with the people who are trying to sell that to buy from me. But like, I can't. It's hard. Like you have to I have to to do it on the parking lot. It's a no. It's like scary. You know what I mean? Like I'm not worried about getting beat up or like shot. I'm worried about getting robbed. You know what I mean? Like
right.
losing 15,000 is more painful than a bullet wound. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
And so it's like one of those things where it has to be at a card show, or there's more people there. We do the transaction there. What happens with PayPal if it's on friends and family, but it's pending? I can't give you the cards if it's still pending the payment. Like it has to go through.
Right.
Like if it doesn't go through, I can't give you the cards until it goes through. Because for all you could say, hey guys, it's this was a messed up transaction. Cancel it for me, please, PayPal. It has to go through
after they've already driven off with your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the things where I was telling this person on the phone, like, hey man, like this has to be. We're not. You're making it seem like I'm trying to back out. I'm not, but like I have to have a lot of safety measures, right? And
right.
And like I gotta let you know if it doesn't pen through, I'm holding on till it pens through, and you just have to trust me on it.
So
take a picture of my license plate, my tag, or whatever it is, like that you have to do. But I just have to, safeguard myself.
We got 12 minutes left, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in Colorado, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Colorado.
So like they travel. Like I would contact Ty or Mike Baseball Collector. Those are the two guys that kind of do that Chasing Cardboard stuff.
Yeah.
And they might, especially unopened, like they like to gamble like that stuff. They like to have the card in hand, but it's also the gamble because they're just flippers.
It's the fun of ripping. I always told people that too. It's like, why don't you just buy the card? People like to rip it.
People do like to rip it. Yes, but
experience.
It is
of doing it.
But a lot of times, like you said, also you come up empty.
Yeah.
You don't get the value that you put in the card.
Yeah. Most of these guys that do this are for breaks, right? These are breakers that are buying into this stuff and
guaranteed they're selling their teams and they're getting their money. They're getting their cut. It's you're the guy, the one guy that gets that super autograph. The rest are bum autographs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever. It's like, I got.
Yeah, I have a ton of Panini Prism football. I got a ton of Select football 2020. Optic 2020, all the good years basically. I just got lucky enough to buy it. I ripped almost half of my collection to pull the cards that I had, and then this one is like no point no more because they risen up in price sealed that I can't even rip it myself.
Right, and the chances of you pulling that card again,
it hurts.
You know what the odds are now. You know how much it takes to get that guy.
Yeah, but you know the good thing with 2020, there was a lot of good players. They were so good that to a point, if you pull any of the top 2020 players, like any of the quarterbacks, are good. Like even Jordan Love is playing good right now, which is crazy. So you had Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, Tua, Justin Herbert, and Joe Burrow. Not to mention you had you had like some good like defensive guys in there. T. Higgins, Chase Young, a lot of good wide receiver Lamb. Like you had a lot of good, like
Mm-hmm.
good players in there. So it's like 2020 was like one of the best years.
What's
One of
up,
the best
Dirk?
years.
Hey,
So
Dirk.
I'm not like realistically, I'm not in a rush to sell it. When the time comes, I will sell it though, because I'm not trying to make a huge more profit than it really is now. I'm just trying to find the right seller who's safe. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
can make that transaction go. And that's what I'm waiting for. That's
Yeah,
what I'm waiting for right
you
now.
could. I would if I was you and I was
Yeah.
looking to sell.
Oh yeah, because I want
those guys.
I want some bigger cards. You know, I would love a Shohei Ohtani autograph or a Mike Trout card or you know some of the Patrick Mahomes card. You know, so there's some cards that I want to buy for my PC. You know, and
Right, and that's one way of doing it too.
that's
It's like
one way
some
of doing
people
it.
sell off stuff to get the card they really want.
Yeah, and I have a ton of PSA 10s, Justin Herberts and Joe Burrows now, and Tua. So I'm good where I'm at. You
Yeah,
know,
a lot of great quarterbacks in the league right now. I don't even like football. Like
yeah,
I haven't done football
uh-huh.
since the 70s.
Yeah, I like.
Maybe my last year was like 1980. Same way with basketball. I have 70s basketball, 70s hockey, 70s football. But when the 80 hit, I just like don't. Now I'm just staying with baseball.
I love football, but baseball is so much more fun to rip because it doesn't hurt. Financially, it doesn't hurt. When you rip football, it sucks. Retail football sucks to rip. It's the most painful.
Magic cards last year. Some betas and early Magic still have a few of on COMC. Yeah, I never understood the whole Magic thing. Like I go to flea markets and I see Magic cards everywhere. I'm just assuming that like they're the junk cards that no one wants.
Oh, you mean Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, Magic Gathering.
No, there's some big because I do Magic also. I collect everything. Magic in general, like the old school Magic, Alpha, Beta, those cards are like, yeah, they're worth money. It's just that like the same problem. You run into a lot of fake cards. So if it's not graded, I can't buy it. I can't buy it.
Unless you're getting a super deal at a flea market, and then you might get lucky.
Too. They're so good. Until you could look in a micro and look at the stuff, like you gambling, looking to make sure you're good at what you're doing and testing on a $500 card. It's scary. It's scary. That's why I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I would have to have an expert in Magic to go with me to buy these cards for me to buy them. You know what I mean? They're scary to buy raw. I have like one card that's like a $400 card. But Magic actually holds their value pretty well because it goes based on playability, even modern. Like the new set, the new set that's supposed to come out is supposed to be pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, nothing about it. I'm just busy with baseball now.
Oh, yeah. I like it because the beautiful artwork in Magic. There's some beautiful cards. The older ones, the very older ones, I would collect if I could do it.
What about like the DC comic cards and the Marvel comic cards and the Impel, right? Impel's another one that made.
Yeah, I think so. So. I would do the very first and the very old ones of those. Yeah. But I think when it comes to anything Marvel, I'll go the comic route.
That's nice, Orlando.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm pretty much. Vox, are you good? I think you said you need to.
No, I got 6 minutes left.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know if you needed to or not. But yeah, it's Magic is really good because it goes based on playability. Even modern Magic is very expensive if you pull the right cards.
The reason I'm doing 6 minutes left is then we have we hit the 2 hour mark and plus.
Look at that. 2 hours.
Yeah, but yeah, the Magic cards are really good. Alpha, Beta, all those beautiful. Like the matter of fact, one of the most expensive cards still for TCG is the Black Lotus. It's such a powerful card, and there's not that much good quality condition ones out there anymore. And that's like the grail of TCG cards is the Black Lotus. But I like there's some still portable ones out there, but they're still about $500 or above, But don't buy those fake Facebook ones. You don't know if they're raw. I cannot buy them. I just cannot do it.
So I went to the flea market, right, last year, early in the year last year, and these vendors were selling these packs of Pokemon cards. And I don't know anything about them, but they're like $1 a piece.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, sealed Pokemon. Great, $1 a piece. Give me 5 packs. Here's $5. And I take them in, show them to my boss. He goes, they're all counterfeit. I'm like, what? What do you mean they're counterfeit? They're wrapped. They're sealed. Yeah, they're all counterfeit. I'm like,
yeah.
So I gave them to my grandkids to play with. I'm like, here you go.
When they're too damn good to be true, and usually there are too damn good.
Yeah, I just thought because they were new, they were.
Yeah.
Does your boss collect?
My boss has probably one of the largest autograph collections I know of. He's got like 10,000 autographs, either baseball cards or on cuts.
Yeah.
And he has some cards, but he tries to autograph sets, complete autograph sets. And but he's got some really nice ones too. He's got some nice autographs like Willie Mays's and stuff like that.
Have you seen his collection?
I have not seen it. I've been up to his house, but that was only because this. He told me to go over to his house because he had a guy that was remodeling his kitchen and stuff. And for some reason, this guy gave my boss a pallet full of baseball cards, like 800 count boxes. And he told me to come over and pick them up, get them out of his house. Right. So I went over and there was this pallet in the garage, and me and my son loaded it up in the back of my truck, you know.
Was there anything in there?
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I bought so much stuff.
Hey, Kevin, to me, I didn't think Pokemon was a fad. I just couldn't afford it back then. There were priorities, right? I didn't grow up into the most wealthiest family or anything like that. So when I got a chance to buy packs, I bought packs. Like it was embarrassing sometimes going to the KP toy store because a lot of these kids were buying like booster boxes. I was like, hey, could I buy like 4 packs? You know what I mean? Like that's all I could afford back then, you know. So to me, I never thought it was a fad.
So how do you go to flea
it was
still,
just
or not as much as
I just
you
couldn't
used to?
afford at the time, you know. There was priorities back then, and most of my collections got lost. Like my sister stole it and sold it, or my parents threw it away, and so I never got back some of my stuff. Regardless, I never pulled anything really big for Pokemon. I think like I pulled the Venusaur. It's like there's certain things I pulled, but nothing crazy, you know what I mean? So yeah.
What was your question, Boggs?
When's your next flea market trip? Do you know? Or you
well, we're shut down for the winter. We're supposed to get a nor'easter come through this weekend. I doubt it. It's going to be rain. Every time they call for like 9-10 inches, it's like 2 inches of rain instead. We're in that zone, like close to the shore, unless it's coming up from the south. If it's coming from the north, we really don't get hit for some reason. It kind of skirts around South Jersey. But if it's coming from the south, then we get hit. So I'm expecting rain, but not like basically it's winter time here now. Even though there's no snow on the ground. Usually they stay open until the first snow falls, but I haven't been I only did like a few early in the year, and because I was buying collections and buying partial sets in binders, I spent a lot of money. Heading your way this weekend, Boom, saying, yeah, Dirk, well, get ready. You might get snow. You might get ice. Who knows?
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, he said, looks like more rain than anything. You're right, depending on where you're coming from. Yeah, but so I haven't done a flea market, and I have regular guys I go to. Like I have a guy I could go and I can pick up 20 Mike Trout cards.
Wow.
Like that for it used to be like 50 cents, and Ohtani cards, even Ohtani rookies, you could get them for 50 cents. Now they've gone up, and so, but yeah.
It's like I'm ready.
He's ready. Okay, I'm not.
Oh no. I'm just looking at some stuff. I was just looking at the YouTube thing. Rex was live. My notification.
Oh, Rex is live now?
Yeah.
Why?
All right, I think I'm gonna get off so Bob's can get off. We're almost at the 2 hours.
Yeah, we're almost 2 hours. We might as well.
Hey, Boom, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Good talking. It's always nice to hear about other stuff other than baseball. Get educated.
Oh yeah.
And magic.
Like I said, I'm gonna do these sporadic.
Like we need to try to get Jeff on one again and let him educate us more about golf cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would love
what all's out there and what you might still want to look for and maybe pick up.
Airtime's welcome anytime he jumps on the stream.
I know. He's I don't know what he does. I've been to his house a couple times, talked to his wife, hung out with him, did a stream with him, one of his Sunday streams that he used to do.
I miss those.
Had him down here when I had my grand opening of my YouTube studio here. help me
Nice.
out there. And yeah, and I planned on getting with him eventually and start really talking about eBay and stuff like that, because he's been
Heck
doing it
yeah.
for a long time. So anyway, that's it, guys. Peace.
See you
All right.
later.
Catch you
See
guys.
you guys in the next one, guys.
All
See
right.
you guys.
Bye, chat. Catch you later.
Yep. Bye, chat. Everyone have a good night. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned to the next one.